I don't really know how to say this, but EA's fallen from grace. I don't know how they did it, but they managed to pull the way through. They managed to pull through Konami, Activision, just to muck it up. And the only way I can think of for them doing this is because they just hate people. That's the only thing I can think of. So let's just dissect this dumpster fire. But before I get into it, I'm just going to let you know the next couple of videos I'm going to put out hopefully before October. I keeping my fingers crossed, maybe the first week of October. I'm going to try a couple different styles of clever rants because sitting down and editing a video when I have no time at all is really difficult. I kind of realized that in the first few weeks before this update video. So I'm going to experiment with a couple different styles and see which ones are less people don't really find too offensive, I guess. There will be some editing in this, but not as much as I would like, just to try it out. I mean, if people don't like it, people don't like it, and I just try something else. I mean, sure, I can try and edit, polish these rants, but at the end of the day, I didn't really, because I tried recording these rants beforehand too, and I just didn't really like the final product. It just seems too much like other people are doing, but hey, I got to become a commentary channel in order to remain relevant on YouTube in 2018, so gotta appease the masses, I guess. So let's appease the masses and talk about this Battlefield 5. Okay, that's suggestive, and I probably made it onto a list somewhere. Let's just jump right into it. So, what started all of this fiasco was this reveal trailer here that had a ton of people confused, like mixed, very mixed at this point. So, what we have here is the Battlefield fan base is a little bit divided on what this game's all about. So this led to EA doubling down on the fact that they wanted to include women by the creative designer, whoever, saying they want to include women to be on the right side of history, and the people that didn't like it need to learn history. Yes, EA, very good job, very good job. Talk down to your audience, the people that are buying your products. That's always a good idea. And it's always good to be on the right side of history. I mean, it's always good. I mean, you'll go down in history as saying, if you don't like it, don't buy it. First time I've ever heard that from a company. Oh, boy. You know what? I'll give EA credit. They said, if you don't like it, don't buy it. So, you know what? Not too many people didn't buy it. And let's be honest, it's not because EA didn't really want to take the initiative saying, you know what, maybe the original trailer wasn't really the greatest way to go out. Let's not also mention the fact that EA originally wanted to release this right before Red Dead Redemption 2 and right after Call of Duty Black Ops 4. It's not like they did that with Titanfall 2. No, it's because of these redneck conservatives saying we don't want the women. Well, people didn't want to buy it either way. They weren't catching on to EA's BS at that point. And I say applaud to them. Thank God. Finally, people are putting two and two together. It took way too long, but you guys finally did it. So, after this fiasco, EA realized what they did. So they started releasing more serious trailers, and more so started to push the game back to November for developmental reasons. And in all honesty, it looks like they're going to need a lot of development time because A, apparently the beta's mediocre, and B, apparently they messed up on the censoring part of the text chat, so that way you can't type in white man. Every other type of man you just can't be a white man. So yeah, I mean, I would give you my personal opinion on the beta, but it's pretty clear that EA doesn't want me to buy it and doesn't want me to play it because I'm a white man, so sorry, I can't comment on this any further. But what just perplexes me, though, is that EA had a perfect chance to finally overtake Call of Duty and win everyone's wallets. I mean, all they had to do was take World War II, and if they wanted to do the women's spin, just Google women in World War II and do a story similar. Well, no, like a story format of different characters similar to Battlefield 1. Sure, it's rehashing it, but at the same time, better than what Call of Duty did. All you had to do was just trump what Call of Duty did, but they couldn't even do that. You know what? Maybe it will trump it, but at this point, I really don't want to find out because two reasons. One, EA CEO left. That's a bad sign from just the fact that it left right before the game release. But two, more importantly, Belgium investigated loot boxes, and it determined that it was gambling. Now, this all started because EA's Battlefront 2 wanted to just push the system on loot box microtransactions, and it caused Belgium to investigate this. So this caused Activision and Valve to pull out their loot boxes from the Overwatch and CS:GO, I believe, to comply with Belgium. But EA, oh no, EA wants the right to take your money and gamble it away. So they're keeping them in there and taking this to court in Belgium. It's pretty clear that EA is only out for your money. They don't care about making quality games. They don't care about making creative games. They don't care about making memorable memories. Because that's what a lot of video games are to me. They make memorable memories, tell grand stories, and all this stuff. EA doesn't care. The only thing they care about is squeezing every last penny out of the consumer. And at this point, this is all the point of this video was. That's really it. It's just me rambling, because at this point, EA doesn't deserve the editing. EA doesn't deserve my money, and clearly I made the huge mistake of biting a Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1 combo before all this sort of happened. For like $20, it was Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1, all of the content included, which was for $20 on PS4. It was a pretty good deal, but Lord knows I wish I could return it, but I can't, so EA's never getting my money again. They barely got to begin with, but last time I ever trust anyone. Yeah, sorry, Mom. I can't trust you anymore. EA's giving me trust issues. So, hope you guys enjoyed. That's about it. If you want to see more of this, let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, a couple more styles of these types of rants are going to be coming out in the near future, and whichever one you guys enjoy the most will kind of stick. So, we'll see what happens. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.